We're back!
Hey, we're Jake and Georgia, and we're here to give you the recap for this week's Catholic Voice.
We're going to start off with a local story this week about a parishioner from St Anthony's in Waniassa. So it's about her father named Alec, who lived in Hungary during the days of the Iron Curtain. He survived that, and now he's surviving COVID-19 in an aged care facility. So if you pop over to the Catholic Voice, there's an article there detailing the ins and outs of the difficulties of having a loved one in an aged care facility during these times. So despite all of this, Alec has a deep faith and trust in our Lord, and he's saying that he's more concerned with his family and their faith journey than the troubles that COVID-19 presents. So it's always good to see how people's faith helps them through the tough time. Go over and check it out.
The 8th of September, as most of us would know, is the feast day of the birth of Mary. Father Ken Barker, MGL, has recently published a new book titled Mary, Disciple and Mother. Our very own Archbishop Christopher has recommended this book, and it's a really, really good read and can be found at the Catholic Bookshop, which is located behind the cathedral in Monica.
Everybody better get reading. But another story we've got about Mary this week comes from the Year 5s and 6 at Mount Carmel in Yass. So they've spent the week drawing portraits of Mary. It's always really heartening to see the children's love for our mother, and some of these look like they came straight out of the art gallery. Yeah. So check them out.
As we mentioned last week, this week is National Child Protection Week. Students from St Francis Xavier, St Mary MacKillop and St Clair's College have all been interviewed at their schools about their own Catholic faith and their own Catholic faith journey. Take a look at what our young people are saying about their faith and these great insights on such things such as why their Catholic faith is important to them and what and who has led them on their faith journeys.
In other news about child protection this week, our Archdiocese has recently updated its Child Protection Code of Conduct. Maria Hicks is the manager of the IPSS and has urged everybody to become familiar with the document, whether you work with children directly or not. The IPSS section on the website is upgraded continually, so make sure you head over and familiarise yourself with that document.
This week, in news from the Archbishop has shared with us some of his time at the National Virtual Men's Conference this year. The story is about a committed Catholic family man and about his courage in standing up for what he believes in. Often we do not really know the impact that we make on people, the Archbishop has said, yet to act courageously on our Christian beliefs and to not buckle to peer pressure is definitely a grace from God. For the story that the Archbishop has to tell, please see the Catholic Voice website. In youth ministry news around the Archdiocese this week, youth minister applications for 2021 have recently opened up.
Weren't you one of them, Jake?
I was the youth minister, Georgia, and when I was youth minister, I had a really, really good time doing it. What it is, it's all about journeying with students at the schools that you work in to help the students and the children learn a deeper knowledge about our shared faith together. If you want more information about this, visit the CG Youth website, and there's a little poster on the screen now.
For our last story, in world news, Pope Francis has announced that he will sign his third papal encyclical in Assisi on October 3rd. It's going to focus on human fraternity, according to the Holy Press Office, so make sure that you keep an eye out for that one.
As a final wrap-up for this week, us from the Archdiocese would like to thank all of you for the generous donations that you made during the Father's Day appeal, which will be wrapping up very, very soon. If you haven't had time to donate, there still is time if you want to go to the Catholic Voice website.
All right, Jake, that's a wrap. Thank you for this week, guys, and we'll see you next week.
I'm just going to make my hair look good.
Okay.